Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In the last classes we have proved various forms of the equation of a line. First one, equation of a plane in normal form. Second one, equation of a plane passing through a given point and perpendicular to a given vector. And third one, equation of a plane passing through three non-collinear points. Fourth one, plane passing through the intersection of the given two planes. Mind it. Now I am going to express a intercept form of the equation of a line. Intercept means, mind it, x-axis, y-axis. If the line cuts y-axis at some point here, y is origin, here y equal to c. What are the coordinates of the point? A lies on y-axis, x coordinate value 0, y coordinate value c. If this c is called y equal to c, this is called y-intercept. Y-intercept. Suppose if the line cuts x-axis at some distance, means the distance is called x-intercept. Suppose if the line cuts some means on y-axis at some point at a distance, means some distance from the origin, means that distance is called z-intercept. Mind it. Consider space x-axis, y-axis, z-axis, y is the origin. That I am taking plane here. This plane cuts x-axis, y-axis, z-axis at some point. This is plane here. This is plane, triangle shape is plane. This plane cuts x-axis at point here, y-axis at point B, z-axis at point C. Let us take y distance small a. Y distance small a. Here a point lies on x-axis, means x coordinate value a, on x-axis y coordinate value 0, z coordinate value 0. This is three-dimensional space. Next, let us take OB equal to small b. Right coordinates of the point B, it lies on y-axis, means x coordinate value 0, y coordinate value small b, and z coordinate value 0. Next, a C point lies on z-axis, let us go C equal to small c. Then what are the coordinates of the point C? Means here, on z-axis, x coordinate value 0, y coordinate value 0, z coordinate value c. Mind it. This plane makes intercepts A, x-intercept A, y-intercept B, z-intercept C on x, y and z-axis respectively. Got it? Let us take equation of the plane. We know that equation of the plane in normal form, in vector form is given by vector r dot n cap or vector n is equal to d. Or that means coordination form ax plus by plus cz is equal to d, you can take. Mind it, I am taking this equation ax plus by plus cz equal to d, or you can take, or plus d equal to 0 you can take. Right side d value. You can take anyway, either plus d minus d. This form is ax plus by plus cz plus constant form is, that is nothing but a equation of the plane. I am taking this type of equation here. Let the equation of the plane be ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0, but here d means distance cannot be 0, called as equation 1. I am replacing here small abc by capital ABC. Both are same, nothing wrong. Either you can take small ax plus by plus cz plus d is equal to 0, called as equation 1. Here d means here distance. This is d. Instead of small d, I am denoting capital D. Cannot be negative. Therefore, d value is not equal to 0. Means it is positive here. D is not equal to 0 means d means here distance not equal to 0. Called as equation 1. Clearly, here a is the x-intercept, b be the y-intercept, c be the z-intercept. Let a, b and c be the A be the x-intercept, B be the y-intercept, and C be the z-intercept of the plane. This plane passes through here 3 points here. We have A point, B point, C point. Since plane 1 passes through, this equation 1 passes through A point. First I am taking A comma 0 comma 0. Got it. Passes through means this point will satisfy plane equation. This means here substitute here x equal to A, y equal to 0, z equal to 0 here. Got it. Here x equal to A, capital A into x equal to A, small a, plus y equal to 0, 0 into b 0, plus z equal to 0, 0 into c 0, plus d is equal to 0. Then a plus d is equal to 0. Then what about here? A is equal to plus d, take the right side, it become minus d. I am going to find here capital A value. Capital A is equal to minus d by small a. Capital A. Now this plane passes through the point B here. Since plane 1 passes through the point, second point 0 comma b comma 0. This means here x equal to 0, y equal to b, z equal to 0. Substitute in equation 1, x equal to 0, 0 into a 0, plus y equal to b, capital B into y equal to small b, plus z equal to 0, 0 into c 0, plus d is equal to 0. Then b plus d is equal to 0. b is equal to plus d, take the right side, plus d become minus d. Then here capital B is equal to minus d by small b. Since again plane 1 passes through third point 0 comma 0 comma c. This means here x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to c. Substitute x equal to 0 here, 0 into a 0, y equal to 0, 0 into b 0, plus z equal to c, small c here, capital C into small c, plus d is equal to 0. Then capital C into small c plus d is equal to 0. Capital C small c is equal to plus d, take the right side, it become minus d. Then capital C is equal to minus d by small c. Get correct. Substitute here capital A, B, C values in equation 1. Equation 1 become from 1. Capital A is equal to minus d by A into x, plus capital B is equal to minus d by B into y, plus capital C equal to minus d by C into z, plus d is equal to 0. Minus dx divided by A plus into minus dy divided by B plus into minus dz by C is equal to plus d, take the right side, it become minus d. Here I am taking minus d common factor. Minus d common remaining plus x by A. Here minus d common remaining plus y by B. Here minus d common remaining plus z by C is equal to minus d. Then x by A plus y by B plus z by C is equal to minus d divided by minus d. Cancels one time. X by A plus y by B plus z by C, this is equal to 1. This is called required intercept form of the plane. Required equation of the plane in intercept form. This is, which is the required equation of the plane in intercept form. Mind it, an intercept form of the equation of the plane. We have seen in two-dimensional straight lines. X by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Intercept form. X denominator a is called x-intercept. Y denominator b is called y-intercept. Similarly here x denominator a is, this is a is called what we call here x-intercept. Y denominator b is called, this is y-intercept. And z denominator c is called what? Z-intercept. A is called x-intercept, B is called y-intercept, C is called z-intercept. This is equation of the plane in intercept form. Mind it. Here take, let A be the x-intercept, B be the y-intercept, C be the z-intercept of the plane. Let us take equation of the plane. Ax plus by plus z plus d is equal to 0. D cannot be 0. D cannot be 0. That equation, mind it, don't get confusion. If you take it as a right side value, that is the distance, but here time being, mind it, here equation of the plane can be taken as like this. Here, since this is the plane equation, this plane 1 passes to the first point a comma 0 comma 0, means here x equal to a, y equal to 0, z equal to 0. Here x equal to a means a into a plus y equal to 0, 0 into b 0, z equal to 0, 0 into c 0, plus d equal to 0. Simplify, you get capital A equal to minus d by a. Since this plane 1 passes to the point, second point 0 comma b comma 0, here x equal to 0, y equal to b, z equal to 0. Substitute this in equation 1 here. X equal to 0 into a 0, y equal to here b, small b here, b into b plus z equal to 0 plus d is equal to 0. Simplify, we get capital D value minus d by b. Next is this plane 1 passes to the point, third point 0 comma 0 comma c. That means x equal to 0, y equal to 0, z equal to c. X equal to 0 here, 0 into a 0, y equal to 0, 0 into b 0, z equal to c, c into c plus d is equal to 0. Simplify, you get capital C equal to minus d by c. Substituting here a, b, c values in equation 1. A value minus d by a into x plus b value minus d by b into y plus c value minus d by c into z plus d is equal to 0. Minus dx by a plus into minus minus dy by b plus into minus minus dz by c is equal to plus into right side, it becomes minus d. We are taking minus d as common factor, remaining plus x by a. Here minus d common factor plus y by b, minus d common factor plus z by c is equal to minus d. X by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to minus d divided by minus d. Cancels one time, 1. X by a plus y by b plus z by c is equal to 1. This is called equation of the plane in intercept form. Very important for 1 mark. Mind it. Just mind it. Note down this equation. And here, which is x-intercept means x denominator a is called x-intercept, b is called y-intercept, and c is called z-intercept of the plane. Got it? Now go to next one. So next one, coplanarity of two lines. Of two lines. Coplanar lines means, what we call coplanar lines means coplanar vectors lines. Coplanar vectors means the vectors lies in the same plane, then they are called coplanar vectors. Coplanar lines means if the lines lies on the same plane, this is one plane, body is one plane, that wall is another plane, top floor is another plane. Here lines lies on same plane means, then we say that they are coplanar lines. Mind it. Coplanar lines means the lines lies in the same plane. I'm drawing rough here. one plane I am taking. Plane. I am taking here two lines, coordinate of two lines. First line I am taking. This is first line. Second line. Either you take this first line or second line, whatever. See, here first I am taking equations. You know that equation of the line in vector form, vector R is equal to vector A plus lambda vector B. This is line equation. Then I am taking two equations. Let the given lines be. First one I am taking. Vector R is equal to vector A1 plus lambda vector B1. Mind it. Vector R equal to first one, vector A1 plus lambda vector B1, called as equation 1. And second one I am taking, vector R is equal to vector A2 plus, replacing lambda by mu vector B2, called as equation 2. Mind it, this is equation of the plane. Equation of the plane passes to the point with position vector A and parallel to vector B. This is the first one, vector R equal to vector A1 plus lambda vector B1. Mind it, this is the equation of the line passes through the point with position vector A1 and parallel to vector B1. This is equation of the line passes through the point whose position vector is vector A2 and parallel to vector B2. Suppose this is first line. If you take first line, means this line passes through some point here, first line, whose position vector A1 means, suppose here I am point some point A point here. A point, its position vector I am taking vector A1. This first line passes through the point here capital A, whose position vector A1, and this line parallel to some vector, parallel to vector B1 here. Correct. Next, second line passes through the point, let us point B. Its position vector is vector A2. And parallel to vector B2. This is vector B2. Got it? This line passes through the point, say A, whose position is vector A1 and parallel to vector B1. First line equation. And this line passes through the point B with position vector A2 and parallel to vector B2 is given by second one. Correct here. Here join AB. This is vector AB. See, these lines lies in the same plane. Mind it. I am taking one vector like this here. Mind it. Don't get confusion. I am taking, this is plane, line here. This is one line here. Marking here. This line here. What about this line? Means your pen is this line. This line is perpendicular to your both lines. Clearly this line is perpendicular to the plane. We can say that. Correct. Clearly here I am taking the cross product of vector B1 and vector B2. Vector B1 cross vector B2. Mind it. This line here, this is vector B1 cross vector B2. It is cross product of two vectors, vector B1 and vector B2. Clearly like this. This vector is perpendicular to both vector B1 and vector B2. Mind it, one thing. And clearly here vector B1 cross vector B2, it is perpendicular to vector B. See, like this. Perpendicular means here this is angle 90 degree. Angle between this is 90 degree, like this. Here you take here. Angle is 90 degree. Got it? Clearly, it is a vector perpendicular to here vector AB. Got it? You will see in vectors concept. Here we can understand here. Can understand? Clearly, this is this vector, this form. It is perpendicular to the plane means. Clearly, it is perpendicular to, or you take a line, it is perpendicular to two lines, or it is perpendicular to vector AB. Got it? It's very important. First line. The first line passes through the point passes through the point say A, with position vector vector A1 and parallel to vector B1. Second line, the line L2 passes through the point B with position vector vector A2 and parallel to vector B2. That is vector Y equal to vector A1. Point A position vector A1 means vector Y equal to vector A1. Point B position vector A2 means vector OB is equal to vector A2. That is vector AB is equal to vector OB minus vector OA. We know that vector AB in terms of position vectors. Vector OB is equal to vector A2 minus vector OA vector O. Clearly, the two lines are coplanar because they lies in the same plane. Since the given lines, the lines are coplanar. Therefore, here vector AB is perpendicular to this vector B1 cross vector B2. This is vector B1 cross vector B2. Vector AB is perpendicular to vector B1 cross vector B2. We know that A is perpendicular to vector B means dot product of two vectors is equal to 0. Vector A dot vector B is equal to 0. Mind it. Vector AB is perpendicular to vector B1 cross vector B2 means the dot product of these two vectors is equal to 0. That is vector AB dot this vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0. Mind it. Vector AB equal to vector A2 minus vector A1. Vector A2 minus vector A1 dot vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0. Vector A2 minus vector A1 dot vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0. This is called vector equation of the coplanarity of two lines, which is the required vector equation. So mind it, I am repeating. After that, I am going to continue Cartesian form. Mind it. Let us have two lines, first line and second line. First line passes through the point A whose position vector A1 and parallel to vector B1 is given by equation vector R is equal to vector A1 plus lambda vector B1. Next, second line passes through the point B whose position vector A2 and parallel to vector B2 is given by vector R is equal to vector A2 plus mu vector B2, called as equation 2. Draw a line perpendicular to this plane means clearly this line cross product, we know that you will see in vectors. It is a vector, cross product vector. It is perpendicular to both vector B1 and vector B2. Vector B1 and vector B2. Mind it. This vector lies like this. Vector B1 cross vector B2. It is perpendicular to, you take any point in the plane or any line in the plane. It is perpendicular to any line. It is perpendicular to this line, or vector B1, vector B2. Got it? Clearly, from the figure we say that clearly here vector AB is perpendicular to vector B1 cross vector B2. Mind it. Don't get confusion here. Vector AB is equal to, in terms of position vectors, vector OB minus vector OA. Vector OB is equal to vector A2 minus vector OA, vector A1. Clearly, the given lines are coplanar. Therefore, here vector AB is perpendicular to vector B1 cross vector B2. Means we know that A is perpendicular to B. The dot product of vector A and vector B is equal to 0. Here vector AB is perpendicular to vector B1 cross vector B2. The dot product of these two, first vector and second vector, this is vector AB dot vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0. Vector AB is equal to vector A2 minus vector A1 dot vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0, which is required vector equation of the coplanarity of two lines. Now I am moving on to next Cartesian form. Cartesian form. Cartesian form is I am taking vector A1, vector A2, vector B1, vector B2, substitute in vector equation, we get the required Cartesian equation. Got it? Let vector A1 here. I am taking let vector OA is equal to vector A1. Vector OA equal to vector A1. X1 I cap plus Y1 J cap plus Z1 K cap. Vector OB. Vector OB equal to vector A2. X2 I cap plus Y2 J cap plus Z2 K cap. Let take vector B1. Vector B1 I am taking A1 I cap plus B1 J cap plus C1 K cap, where A1, B1, C1 are the direction ratios of vector B1, where A1, B1, C1 are the direction ratios of vector B1. And vector B2 take. Vector B2 is equal to A2 I cap plus B2 J cap plus C2 K cap, where A2, B2, C2 are the direction ratios of vector B2, where A2, B2, C2 are the direction ratios of vector B2. Mind it. Let vector A1 take vector A2, vector B1, vector B2. Now I am taking vector equation. Here I am going to find vector A2 minus vector A1 first. Vector A2 minus vector A1. Vector A2, X2 I cap plus Y2 J cap plus Z2 K cap minus vector A1, X1 I cap plus Y1 J cap plus Z1 K cap. Vector A2 minus vector A1, which is equal to, by adding corresponding means your component, first x components, next components I am taking I common x2, here I common remaining minus x2. Y components here, j terms here, j common, y2 minus into y1 minus y1, y2 minus y1. Next plus k component here means z components, k terms. In k terms I am taking k common factor, here z2 minus into plus minus z2. Vector A2 minus vector A1 components means x component x2 minus x1, y component is y2 minus y1, and z component is z2 minus z1. Now I am taking vector equation. Vector equation is vector A2 minus vector A1 dot vector B1 cross vector B2 is equal to 0. The scalar triple product, first vector dot second vector cross third vector means scalar product. vector A dot vector B cross vector C, or it can be denoted by vector A, vector B, vector C. Both are same. We are going to find this value by using determinant concept. Take in the first row, first vector components, in the second row, second vector components, in the third row, third vector components. Here also same. First vector dot second vector cross third vector. First vector this is dot second vector cross third vector. Determinant is equal to 0. Here first vector is vector A2 minus vector A1. Vector A2 minus vector A1 components I coefficient x2 minus x1, j coefficients y2 minus y1, k coefficients z2 minus z1. In the second row, vector b1 components A1, b1, c1 in order. Right in the second row, a1, b1, c1. Next, in the third row, third vector b2 components A2, b2, c2. Write these components in third row. A2, B2, C2 is equal to 0. This is Cartesian equation of the copolarity of two lines. Determinant of not modulus, determinant of x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 is equal to 0, which is the required Cartesian equation. Cartesian form C, vector form, first take vector A1. Let a vector A1, a point A, coordinates x1, y1, z1. In vector notation, take x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap. Next, vector OB, vector A2, B point coordinates x2, y2, z2. Here vector A2, vector notation, x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. Next, parallel vectors, vector b1, vector b2. Vector b1, vector b2. Let take vector b1 is equal to a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap. Here a1, b1, c1 are the direction ratios of vector b1. Second vector b2, a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap, where a2, b2, c2 are the direction ratios of the vector b2. Got it? Now I am going to find directly the vector a2 minus vector a1 first. Vector a2, this is x2i plus y2j plus z2k minus vector a1, x1i plus y1j plus z1k. By adding respective components, first here, x components here. In a x components here, I cap common, x2 minus x1, j terms here, y components here, j common, y2 here minus into plus minus y1. Next, by adding z components, in k terms taking k common factor is z2, here k common, minus into plus minus z1, z2 minus z1 of k. Now take here vector equation, vector a2 minus vector a1 dot vector b1 cross vector b2 is equal to 0. Got it? Consider this is first vector dot second vector cross third vector is equal to 0. In the first vector components,